I'm Ladarius Young, the owner of Shout Out World Media, and I'm here hanging out with JVE-Films, and he's about to ask me some questions, and I guess y'all about to learn some new stuff about Shout Out World or whatever, I don't know. Let's go.
What are y'all? What do y'all do?
We do filming and photography. We have, like, if you go on our Facebook page and stuff like that, we have short films that we've done, mostly horror films. We kind of dabble in everything. Working on our own new TV series. It's not a TV show, it's gonna be on the internet, but it's like a paranormal ghost hunting type show. We go to conventions and we interview guests and celebrities and stuff like that.
So what's your actual goal? Is to just...
I mean, I guess you can say like the actual goal is to, you know, I have a day job, but like the actual goal is to kind of like have this a steady thing where we go to convention to convention and stuff like that and be paid constantly to do what we do. You know, if they want a videography type thing going on at the convention, we can do that. If they want us strictly just interviewing their guests and exclusively have those videos for them, we can do that.
You like write and film your own short horror films, or?
We have a director. His name's Jordan. He's gonna hate me. He's gonna hate me for that. His name is Jordan Hudekis. It's hard to say his last name. He does A Lantern Productions, but I think he changed the name to just Jordan Hudekis.
Comedy and drama too, just short films in general?
I'm actually working on something like that. Eventually that's gonna happen, but I'm a huge horror fan. So with me working with him, it's like all the stuff, like mostly, like I got an idea that I'm gonna pitch to him.
Scary movies.
You don't like scary movies?
Outside of the special effects though, is it hard to do the special effects for the horror films, or?
Not really if you're not doing it right. It's a little tedious, but if you know how to do it right, it's just great. So I mean, like as far as the horror films go, like I got ideas for like some like comedy type stuff. Eventually, it's gonna happen, but I have an idea for a horror film that I really want to do, and it involves me. And so it's gonna be like a cool little twist type of thing. And I haven't even pitched the idea to him yet, so I'm not gonna say much on camera about it until I tell him.
You don't have to.
Yeah.
You know,
but I mean, you name it, it's like a freelance thing.
We all try to be filmmakers in Hollywood mostly. That's the main goal.
And we're trying to do like put like you know, Alabama on the map and showing like, hey, we're doing stuff down here too.
Are you from Alabama?
Oh yeah, I stay in Birmingham. Like pretty much the entire Shout Out World Media crew is from Alabama.
And how long y'all been traveling to different Comic-Con conventions?
5 or 6 years now.
I would say so.
5 or 6 years. And it has grown a lot from when we first started.
You got some advice for anybody want to get started in filming or Comic-Con, or just?
Don't let people tell you like, don't get discouraged. Don't let people tell you you can't do it. Don't let them tell you like don't do it or stuff like that. Just kind of like if it's something that you really want to do, just keep going for it. Just keep doing it. Do it.
I also tell them, like I tell other cosplayers that want to get into cosplay, just jump right on it. It's all about having fun, but make sure that's what you really want to do.
Okay.
Pretty much.
Just jump right on in, man. Don't let nobody stop you.
Just keep doing whatever you're doing. Like, just don't give up. Never give up. Ever. That's something I can really say. It's like, and then if you really doing something, promote yourself. I was telling somebody earlier today, they have their own like little media thing, their brand. They're here right now at the convention, but don't even have a fan table. Even if you're not gonna be at that thing, depending on how that convention, some conventions are like, if you're not gonna be at the table, we don't want you to have a table.
Yeah.
But set that thing up nice. Have like a TV screen or something in the middle of the table showing your stuff off while you're not even at the table. Wow. Have it, always plug. That's all I'm on. Always plug.
Alright, so my name is KJ Freeman, and what we have here is Rocket City Arcade. We have our virtual reality. As you can see, I have the kids dressing up with their headsets and goggles on. What it is a virtual reality experience that, you know, you take yourself inside of another world. Some of the things that we've always wanted to do with our lives. We're located in Huntsville, Alabama. Herman Pool and the Needle Pool are the owners of the company. You can find us on Facebook at Rocket City Arcade. Like I said, our virtual reality experience is the hottest thing that we have going on right now. Please come down here to Montgomery Comic-Con and check us out.
How did y'all get started? Like, is this something y'all invented, or what was?
Honestly, what really happened was we saw a guy, and then his proposal was that $30,000 to play virtual reality.
Wow.
And what we did was we made sure that we could get it for the lowest number as possible, so we can have everybody to be able to play at an affordable price. So as far as like building the booth, building the computers, building the processor, setting up the software, done it all for less than $2,000. So anything is possible is what I'm trying to say.
Would this actually be like on in Walmart or on the market for consumer levels sometime?
And in a sense, what we're trying to do is build the booths so we can be able to sell the booth and the system itself to come in to whole. Being as far as Walmart, I don't think so, because you have to go as far as the merchandising.
Y'all actually created?
Yes. Yep. We started our own software. We did it all ourselves.
You look like go to school for coding or something, or like you just?
I didn't go to school for anything, man. I'm just a hard worker. You meet the right people that push you and put you in the right directions, man. I went from knowing this much to setting all of this up.
Which game are they playing?
Right now they're playing Beat Saber.
Beat Saber.
Yes, sir. It's music, and it has directional boxes that comes towards you, and you're slicing and swiping. As you can see him moving. That's similar, you know what I'm saying, the motions that we'll have. So
the Google VR goggles, is this more advanced than that, or?
Yes, yes. It's almost like the Oculus, and if people are familiar with the Oculus, it is basically the best virtual reality system you'll ever have in your life.
You think it's going to be available for popular video games soon?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Eventually, this is like your Call of Duties, your football, 2Ks, all of it's going to be.
Which video game do you want it to be available for? Like, if you're a video game player, which one is your favorite?
Man.
I'm in a Mortal Kombat 11 and DC and fighting games, so.
I'm not gonna lie though, because I've already played all of those. Okay. If I could get a football game on the virtual reality or a basketball, like actually going up and down the field in the court, that will be my main go-to. That will be my main focus.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
How you want to end final thoughts?
Man, my final thoughts is, man, honestly, whatever you put your heart to, just do it. Drive, drive, drive. Strive for greatness. Don't ever quit. Don't ever give up, because anything is possible.
I run Ella's Enchantments. I'm the owner of the business. I'm currently running it while I'm in college. I'm the artist of the business. It kind of started as like a hobby project for turning art into jewelry, and then from there it just, I just started doing more and more art. But yeah.
So jewelry on, what is it, comic book characters on jewelry, or?
Yeah, we're big nerds, so we decided, why not put comic book characters and art together and put it in jewelry, because it's our passion.
Okay, it's been pretty successful?
So far, yeah, it's been great. It's not only been financially successful, but it's also been pushing me to increase my portfolio, and it's been it's been great on my resume and my application. How long y'all been in business then? About a couple years. Okay. Before that, it was like a year of doing it as a hobby.
This your first time going to a Comic-Con convention with it, or how many?
No, we mainly base in Comic-Con conventions. Otherwise, we're online, but conventions is how we make money.
Are you a jewelry lover?
Yeah, I am.
You are?
Yeah.
Are you more of a comic book lover or a jewelry lover?
That's probably a comic book lover. Yeah.
But I mean, that's a neat concept though. So, what's your favorite character? You have a favorite?
Harley Quinn, definitely. Her design is perfect, and I don't know, I just love Harley Quinn. Loved her since I was little.
Are you also creating original characters on your spare time, or?
Yeah, I'm actually working on a comic book with some friends, so it's been definitely pushing me to work on my art some more.
Do you think you sell more magnets or earrings or bracelet, or combination?
It's interesting. It depends on the day and how we set it up. Sometimes we'll set something up and like rings will sell like crazy, and sometimes we'll set it up and only magnets sell that day.
I want to guess Carmen Sandiego. Who are you right now?
Yeah, that's me. You found me.
The new Netflix series. I mean, it looks kid-based, but it looks good. It's good?
I love it. It's a perfect way to introduce it to the new generation.
Mermaid Arts based out of Huntsville, Alabama. I have a studio in Low Mill Arts and Entertainment. It's one of the largest art facilities in the United States. We have over 200 working artists in one building. I got my start vending at conventions about 3 years ago at the Huntsville Comic and Pop Culture Expo in Huntsville.
So what do you actually do?
I do a lot of watercolor art, I do acrylic art, I do pen and ink drawings, I use a little bit of marker. I've just now branched into sewing, and I make like patches and dice bags and little mermaid plushies.
How long did it take you to sew the Star Wars patches?
How long does it take me? Probably about 15 to 20 minutes per patch.
That's quick.
Yeah.
So do you do like original characters too? Like,
yes, I do have some original characters as well. I've got a digital character somewhere in here. She's not too far back. This one is called Stargazer. She's one of my originals.
Are they original for a comic book you create, or just kind of?
They're just original characters. Original? Yeah. This one was kind of based on Gem from the 1980s cartoon. Just kind of an original character.
I don't know anything about. I'm dating a painter though. I don't know anything about watercolors. I found watercolors just look more realistic than the other paint. Would you agree? Or?
They can. I think of watercolors as painting with chaos because you really can't really control it. You have to learn how to make water flow basically, and it's kind of backwards from painting with acrylics. Painting with watercolors, you have to leave your paper white for your highlights instead of adding highlights later. So you're painting from light to dark instead of from dark to light.
Okay. I probably heard you. The speaker may or may not have gotten it, but you got a favorite character? Favorite
character? Like of my pieces? Or?
Favorite character, Marvel, DC, or just a favorite character?
Rogue from X-Men.
Rogue from X-Men. Why Rogue from?
She was one of my favorites when I was a kid. I used to read the X-Men comic books.
And you say Mythic Mermaid art? How'd you come up with
Mythic Mermaid art?
Why mermaids?
I love mermaids, and I play a lot of World of Warcraft, so I think of myself as like a mythic, rare creature.
Can you swim? Can you swim?
Can I swim? Yes. Yes, I can swim.
Rogue. There you have it.
Yeah.
Hello, my name is Trevor Gammons of Wand of a Kind. We make custom handmade wooden pieces. We do take commissions, but primarily we make wands. Not only wands, we make them out of a lot of different kinds of wood, from cedar to hickory to white oak to poplar, and really anything that we just have on hand.
How did y'all get started?
We got started, my brother went to a convention and he saw wooden wands and he was like, that's something that I could do if I just had the right tools. And we had already conveniently bought the lathe just because it was on sale. So we got to work and got started.
Okay. Go ahead, y'all do other products other than...
So we do other products. Okay. These are glass calligraphy pens. We actually have stations where people can try them out. Pieces that people have made for us in the past, we get one from every event that we keep, basically out in the open for everyone to see. And we're still trying to pick out who we're going to get from this event. And we just pay them for a commission to use the pens to draw something.
The glass ones more expensive than the wood ones, or usually?
Well, we don't make these aren't wands. These are glass calligraphy pens.
So they actually write?
Yes. A lot of people have been playing in this, but I can show you. I'm not very good at it myself. Well, not anything fancy. I really just use it for paperwork.
Okay.
But this needs a dip, is what it means.
So this is like an old-fashioned little pencil with the feather on it.
Yeah,
it's like history books.
Well, it's like that,
modern.
but These are a bit more modernized because each of these grooves in the pen itself actually holds its own source of ink. So when you start to run low, you can just turn the ink. You turn the pen a bit and you start up more. And you just want to give it a good dip in there. All the way is really the best way to go. I usually close that immediately, but as you see, it just writes. And these really don't dip.
Do they smudge a little bit, or?
They'll only smudge like if you start doing it like that. But if you give it a second to dry, they don't smudge at all.
Got any professional artists that's drawing with them, or they come in different colors? Okay.
She actually has a signature right there. I don't know if she's professional, but she was good enough.
All right.
We put it on display. I'm going to recap this real quick.
Right.
And then those are the main products that we sell. We've got some other small rings, and we've got dice over
I think
here.
people contact you if they want to buy something.
But these are the primary products that we sell at the moment.
You sell them online?
We sell the wands online. We don't do the pens because honestly they just sell well enough at conventions.
How long have you been going to conventions?
I've been involved with conventions for about a year now. My older brother's been involved for about 3 years. I work full time as well.
Do you all take wood shop in the high school, or glass making class, or just?
No. We actually get these from a friend. We get these from a friend.
Okay.
He's from overseas and he doesn't sell them anymore over in America. So we buy them from him at a discount and then sell them here.
Wood,
yeah. We've made scepters for
how did you
people.
find out you were good with making wood products?
Honestly, it's not a matter of like being good at it initially. It's a matter of practice. And the big thing is practicing safety. If you practice your proper safety, you're going to be more confident going into anything.
What's the biggest wood? Like, do y'all make custom, like, y'all make chairs or desks, or do you strictly do ones?
We haven't really had to expand into that yet. I've started working on resin tables. So those river tables that you see online with like a river snaking through it, and you can see through that part of the wood, that's actually resin, and it's basically just a clear coat, and they go for a lot.
My girlfriend's actually allergic to wood, and she's a painter, so I have to open the canvases for her. You get anybody, that's rare, but you ever seen anybody else allergic to wood? Or?
My brother's actually allergic to about 12 different types of trees.
Wow.
And I'm allergic to birch.
But y'all still use these?
We actually do have some birch pieces over there that I've made.
So what's the safety precautions for making them?
Attention everyone, don't forget that cosplay contest pre-judging takes place in the panel room at 2:30 p.m. The panel room can be accessed from the front of the building. You can take the stairs or the elevator. Cosplay contest pre-judging takes place at 2:30 p.m. until 4:30 p.m. Also, don't forget about our silent auction here at the front of the building. Bid on something, win something. It's for a good cause. Brentwood Home for Children.
I tried to know them not this long.
I know, right? So with any sort of wood making that you're making, especially on a lathe or power saws, your most important pieces of gear are going to be goggles to protect your eyes from sawdust, a face mask to protect your lungs, and then honestly just respecting the piece. And if you're using any sort of saws, have someone else out there. Because if a saw takes a finger, you're probably not making it to your house. So,
final thoughts?
It's a lot of fun. I still do warehouse work, but I'm trying to get out of it, and I'm trying to go into this full time completely.